We are the weirdos, mister.
A cease and desist has been sent from Miss Illuminati, Blair Illuminati, Illuminati Blair, to the one and only Wonder. And it feels like currently it's just him from the small amount of information that I can gather. Like, she hasn't sent it to anybody else. And that says a lot. Like, girl, just say you're sorry. It's so odd. Like, listen, I know nobody cares except for me and probably Abby, but like, it's so odd. Just say you're sorry. Just go, you know what? I'm sorry, my bad. And listen, I am not gonna diagnose anybody because that's not what I do. I am not a doctor. I've just seen them on TV. I'm not a psychologist, but I would say that this feels very like a tendency of narcissism to just be unable to be wrong. Again, this isn't a diagnosis. I'm just saying it's weird that you can't just be wrong. Like, girl, just say you're sorry. And it says a lot that she sent this specifically to Wonder, who, by the way, has a GoFundMe going to help with his legal fees if she intends to continue to see this through. And now here's another thing. Now, child, I'm not a lawyer, but I have seen them on TV. And let me just tell you, I don't understand what the play is here. Because based on my TV lawyering, I would say, how you gonna sue when you fired the first shot? Like, are you gonna sue him for the truth? I'm so confused because you're the one who aired all his personal business. So if anybody should be suing, it is him against you. He didn't give you permission to share all that. And there you were just sharing all his business. Like, girl, nobody's on your side. Just let it go. I'm sorry I'm laughing, but I can't not laugh because it's just like no one's with you. Like, literally no one. Your views are falling faster than my pants in the Texas heat. That's fast. But I literally don't get it. I'm like, girl, just say you're sorry and apologize for whatever makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Just choose something. Just be like, you know, the standard YouTube, I was in a dark place. Girl, just say you were in a dark place. Be like, I was in a dark place and I let the darkness overwhelm me. And so I took it out on everybody. Like, say something that makes sense. Don't be in these streets wilding out, trying to sue people and sending cease and desist. Like, you started it. All right, I'm sorry. And everybody else who's talking is confirming the same story. Did you talk to your lawyer before you did this? I'm just asking, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you maybe have like a conversation, like a real one? Or did you just tell him like what you thought would sound good? I'm just asking questions. I'm just curious. You know what I mean? Like, because it seems that you should. Or did you just do one of those things that a lot of YouTubers do where they go to like lawyerforms.com, whatever it is, and they just like make up forms that look legal, but they're not legal. You're like, I swear, you thought he was the weakest link and now he's turning out to be the strongest one. Girl, if I were you, I would cut my losses and I would run for the hills. I would run. I would just be like, anyway, that's the update there, you know. Blair is essentially quadrupling down. Like, nope. I'm sorry. It just keeps making me laugh. I know I shouldn't laugh, but it just does. It's such a weird thing. Like, it's just so strange. Like, I can't imagine being so delusional. Like, nobody's on your side. You're like, no, but listen, I'm gonna get this cleared up. How? How, Sway? You're making it worse for yourself. Do you know what I mean? You're literally making it worse for yourself. You could totally like clean this whole thing up by saying you were in the dark place and that you're gonna go get some kind of help or therapy, whatever it is, and then you can disappear off the internet for 3 months max, you know what I mean? To give people time to forget that you did this and then just like come back with a new video. And in the video, you'll just be like, it's so good to be back. My mind is clear. My spirit is cleansed. You know, all that Tati shit. You know what I'm saying? Do all that. Do that. Do the regular white woman YouTuber shit. You'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be fine. But if you keep doing this, girl, you're gonna lose everything. Like, I think you should calm down. I think you need to get some milk. Like,
he needs some milk.
It's been a wild ride, has it not? Has it not been wild? I don't know about this brush, but who cares, right? Who cares? I'm literally gonna wash this right off my face. Like, I'm washing it right off my face. Anyways, I'm making sure we're just tits up, because honestly, I'm not wearing any pants. It's too hot. Like, it's literally too hot. My butt cheeks are sweating onto this chair. It's a bad deal. It is what it is. Ooh, it's kind of like blush. And you know what? I'm kind of digging it. Anyways, y'all, when I say that I want to live with the audacity of a straight cishet man, white man specifically, I'm talking about Charlie, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Listen. Now Charlie, also known as Penguin Zero, also known as Moist Critical, had quite the L take. Now, I don't know anything about iDubbbz. I have barely heard of Content Cop, and I think I've only heard of it in like really shysty ways. And for that, I'm glad, because that whole, like, whenever people have that argument, like either everyone can say it or no one can say it, I'm like, baby, it's just words, right? That always makes me laugh, because I'm like, all words are just words. Everybody knows that. It's the intent behind words. Like, as a black person, if I tell another black person, girl, you stupid, she knows I'm not literally calling her stupid. She's aware that it is a compliment, that what I'm actually saying is, girl, you are so funny. You are making me laugh. She knows that. She knows that. I know that we're having a good time. But if I say, what are you fucking stupid? You now know that I am insulting you. Same words, different intent. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not like that simple. I like how they try to simplify it and like justify that shit. But I will say that iDubbbz did a very good job of owning up to his shiz and be like, yo, I kind of suck as a person, and I don't want that to represent who I am for the eternity. And to that, I heard the whole thing. Kat Black did a reaction to it, and that is really where I heard it, because listen, I can't whiteify my feed. I'm so sorry, y'all. Listen, I have to get on my alt account to check some of this stuff, and I just do not have the time right now. So I watched Kat Black, and also I just don't care for like a lot of like bro channels in general. And so he does his apology, and for reasons, Charlie just like came out and was like, I don't think he should apologize. And I'm like, if it don't apply, let it fly. Why are you upset? I feel like whenever this kind of stuff happens, like people just be outing themselves, and it's like, sir, you could have just been quiet. Now everybody's gonna be trying to look into your content. You better delete it. I'm kidding. Do what you want. You have 13 million subscribers. Who gives a shit what I have to say, right? Exactly. You certainly don't care, and it doesn't matter. So the point is, that's the kind of confidence I want. I want that kind of confidence where someone could apologize for something that has nothing to do with me, and then I will show up and be like, I don't think you should have done that. And scene. Anyways, so it didn't go well. He tried to qualify it, which to me actually just made it worse. Like, the qualification was so much worse. It was just like, well, I'm not saying that I think that he was racist. And we're like, you're not fixing it. So that was awkward. I feel like he's just been quiet about it ever since, because that's what men do. They fuck up and then they just like skulk off into the corner and then just do other things. And like, I hope you forgot that I did this thing. And we're like, I guess. And you know what? I did check on one thing, because if there's one reason that I even fell upon Moist Critical, I've never heard of his channel up until when YouTube started their like their siege on everybody's channels, being like, ooh, I'm so sorry, we're gonna demonetize everybody for breathing. That was the first time that I'd heard of him. And I think it's always funny when people find out that you just found out about like somebody who has that many subscribers, as if I'm watching the same YouTube. I feel like you just heard me say that I can't like be whiteifying my feed. And that's very purposeful, because otherwise I will lose all of my black creators, whether or not I have them set up for notifications. Like, I will lose them. I will not see their latest video. T Noir put out a new video and it took like days for it to finally like show up on my feed. And I literally have to go through every day and tell them like the same random creator. So anyways, the point is, he had a video on that, and in true Charlie fashion, he had another video to talk about Twitch. Now, y'all, I'm a Twitch streamer. My links are... Listen, I'm just gonna say that this does not look good. Anyway, well, I guess it depends on who you are. Anyways, when I tell you, like, Twitch has been, like, literally, oh my God, I'm gonna, like, rip my fucking face off. I need to sharpen this. I've been trying to avoid it. Hold on.
You sure? Because you have so much to say these days.
There's so much sweat everywhere. I just took a shower. Like, I literally just took a shower. I'm sweating balls, man. All right. Anyway, Twitch, in its never-ending quest to destroy itself, put out this, like, statement basically saying that overlay ads and burn-in ads were no longer going to be permitted under Twitch TOS. Now, for those of you who don't know what that means, for a lot of Twitch streamers, their main source of income is not actually Twitch itself. Unlike YouTube, ooh, you know what? Unlike YouTube, that gives you the whatever split that it is. Listen, I don't remember. Don't be mad at me, but I truly don't remember. But YouTube gives you gives you a split, and you're like, yay, and you walk off with your little bit of money, and it's based on the ads run. But the thing about Twitch is they don't really have a very good system for their situation. The main point here is that YouTube, you get ad revenue, and there's other things you can do, but YouTube, generally, if you're like doing fairly well on the tubes of the U, you're going to get like a really good ad cut, and even with sponsorships, but YouTube pays you well. But the thing about Twitch is you have to be able to not only hold ads forever, hold ads during your stream, which is a whole other nightmare in and of itself, which YouTube is doing as well, by the way. If you hadn't noticed, YouTube, if you were watching anybody's live streams, you will notice that as well, that there are now ads being dropped into live streams, because of course they are. But all streamers, you basically have to participate in that, because if you don't participate, you won't really get paid, honestly. You won't get any money. And then the other side of that is this. Sponsorships. The sponsorships overlay. Wait. The other side of that is that if you can't, if you're not doing the ads, but the other thing that you have to do, there we go, I remember, the other thing you have to be doing, aside from always be closing, sorry, the other thing you have to be doing is you do actually have to get people to subscribe, and that's like that is a financial commitment. Okay, that is a financial commitment that people make. I'm sorry I made that noise. I know I'm not. Forget it. That's who I am as a person. But that's a financial commitment. People subscribe for a couple of months. They could subscribe for a year. They could subscribe for 1 month. They can use their free Prime subscription. The point is, I'm getting a little too bubblegump about this. That trying to get people to pay for a subscription, while also having to, and the reason that you pay, by the way, is because of the ads. So Patrick CC did a really good video about this as well, about Twitch and like why it's like beating itself into the ground. And the thing here is, I'm just gonna like kind of pop this over everything. Yeah, nice. Oh my God. Millie, bad to the brow. You taught me something today. I've been watching you do this, and I've just been wanting to do it, and now I have a reason to. Anyway. Oh, ads. So Patrick CC talked about this, and he talked about it in the sense of when you go to Twitch, like if you are not a paid subscriber of my Twitch, right? When you first burst into the scene and you're like, hello, I'm so excited. I can't believe I made it to an Audra Rain stream. You did. You're going to be like shocked, right? You're going to be like, oh, but guess what? You won't see me immediately. What you're going to see is probably anywhere between 30 seconds to like 2 minutes of ads. It just depends on how Twitch is feeling that day, to be honest. And so you're going to have those ads that are going to come up. And oh my God, this is like the exact same color as my skin, which is just wild. It's just like It's just like the same. We're gonna have to use a different shade. All right. Well, lessons learned here. Anyway, but you are gonna be in a situation where essentially you have to watch ads first. And the thing is, throughout the stream, you're going to see ads at least once an hour. Ads are going to pop up. So that could mean you could literally be talking to your favorite streamer or whatnot, and they could be trying to respond to you, and then the ads pop up. Now, if you're one of them, big fancy streamers like Bizarro Longy, listen, I love Longy, no hate. But if you're one of them fancy ones that can do fancy stuff, you're able to like really see when your ads are coming. So like he can kind of take these little breaks. And I'm sure I could do that, but I really can't add that to my repertoire of shit I've got to pay attention to. If I'm going to be perfectly honest and completely frank, which I am, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Like there's a level where I'm like, this is too far. I can't do it. Let me be free. Like I really can't. I'll just be sitting there like, I'm paying attention to too many things. I'm about to implode. So I said all of that because sponsorships. And the thing about sponsorships is that you can make money various ways depending on your size and your reach and all of that stuff. But the point is that in order to get paid, you typically have to have those thingamajigs. What are the thingamajigs I'm talking about? Overlays. The overlays, ad overlays, have to be like on your stream in order for you to get paid. That's part of the sponsorship. Like how the fuck else are you supposed to? Anyways, so in order for that to all work, you have to have the overlays, and Twitch is trying to ban them. Well, the main contributor to getting people sponsorships is Stream Elements, and they are like if you're small like me, I quit trying to do sponsorships because again, I don't have regular schedules for my Twitch streams or anything like that. I just pop on when I have the time and the availability to do so that day, because baby, I really can't, you know what I mean? I can't make schedules. If I make a schedule, I'm not gonna make it. It's just, it doesn't work like that for me. That's not how my brain works. If I start making a schedule, I can guarantee you I'm gonna cancel immediately. The second I'm like, I'll be here on Saturday at this time, I'm going to sleep instead. Like, it just, that's how I'm. That avoidance shit, that's something else. Anyway.
Fine. You want the truth? I hate that lady.
Oh my God, my butt cheeks are just so wet. Like everything is wet. I bet these underwear are gonna just be so wet. You know, it's really rude for a zit to come like right here in the crack of your, because it looks like my mouth is like, my lip cracked. It didn't. It's quite literally a zit. Like my lips are so moisturized like every day. Anyway. So I did see Charlie talk about that. Like that's a win. He's a very good spot for like information about like the goings on of all of the sites. I do like that, but I need to like find like a way to like ghost watch his shit, because no hate. I just need to watch him on one of my alt channels that I'm not using for YouTube purposes. Anyways, so it's kind of a wild time. I like that. You know what? I might actually, listen, we're gonna go big or go home, right? So they've since walked it back and been like, oh, we released that without talking about it or whatever. So forgive us. But it's still gonna come to fruition, which means I think Stream Elements said that that's not going to harm them. But I know a lot of people who do utilize Stream Elements to get sponsorships. Again, I don't do it because, listen, let me just be frank with you and you can be Lois. The reality here is I really don't want to make more money than I have to make, because the way that this government comes after you, you're like, listen, bitch, listen. Just because I chose to keep this uterus closed does not mean that I should owe y'all extra money. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways. Like, there's just so much butt sweat. Now I'm too high. Oh, let's turn this up more. I'm like, I had to change the angle because my butt was sweating. Now, I think I'm getting to the last thing, because I'm probably not putting on lipstick. We will see. I'm hoping to be able to edit this. Like, I gotta hurry because I am a patron of Nappy Headed Hoba Tea, and she is having a gab sesh tonight where you can like basically co-work with folks, and I love that. And that would enable me to edit the video. I'm gonna actually make that wing more than it is right now. That would actually allow me to edit the video, this very video that I'm filming, so that I could pop it up at some point soonish. Y'all. So apparently, Taylor Swift finally broke up with that dirtbag, Matt Healy. Now look, here's the thing. If you're 50, I don't care. I don't like Taylor Swift's music. I'm sorry. She has like maybe 1 or 2 songs that I find interesting, but overall as an artist, I'm not into it. I get why y'all like her, I guess, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I like that one song. What is it? Bad Blood? I think that might be it. Is that the song? And then there's that other song, something about a nightmare dressed in a daydream. Is that the same song? Listen, don't get mad at me. Don't start your shit, all right? So for those of y'all who don't know, Matt Healy is a raging, all kinds of ifs and icks. Like if he can do it, he's, Jesus. Oh my God. That was a big train and it's going fast. Okay, anyways. And I guess she finally got tired of all the think pieces on her. And like, let me just tell you, she got tired of everybody talking shit. Like, girl, you dating this dirtbag? Now, here's the thing. Here's what I think. I think that they're like secretly together still. If you want my opinion. And I don't care. Do what you want, girl. But here's the thing. Taylor Swift, I've never enjoyed because she's very much peak white feminism and I'm not into it. Her feminism only extends to her and her friends, but like nobody else. She doesn't get if it doesn't benefit her, she doesn't give a fuck. And that's fine. You know what I mean? Live your life how you want to, girl. I'm not the boss of you. But I've never been into it. The way though that the Swifties came so mad about like, how are you gonna be mad at her for who she's dating? And like completely, I feel like y'all were deliberately misconstruing that. Like, really in these streets trying to pretend like, no, people aren't mad at her for who she's dating. They're literally mad at her because of the bullshit that she spews and then her actions. Like, that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like, if I told you I didn't like somebody or I didn't like certain things or certain behaviors, right? And then I was, hey, it would be like if I said all this shit about Jeffree Star. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm going way the hell back because, I shouldn't say his name. I'm going to bring him out of as long as you don't say it 3 times, right? Right. Anyways, if I said something about him, Jalopy Staircase, and I've been talking vocally about how much I don't like him and blah, 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 and then y'all see my ass hanging out with him, are y'all going to just be like, no, it's fine? Or are you gonna be like, Audra, I swear that you said something? Now, real talk, if you did see me hanging out with him, maybe I needed the money. Back off. I'll be honest. I needed the money. Thank you. Anyways, but the reality is like, that's what people were trying to say. Is like, girl, you can't be over here talking about, I'm a girl's girl and like all this shit on one hand. But then on the other hand, I love how I get like so fucking hunched whenever I do mascara. I'm just like, fucking shoulders up to my fucking ears, fam. Just like, because this particular wand, like honestly, if you're not careful, you're gonna like fucking whack yourself on the inside of your eye with this weird ass wand, and it's gonna suck for you. It's gonna be absolutely miserable. Oh my God, I do look like I just got out of the shower. That's because I did. Anyway, she's broken up with him. Good times. Good times. To me, I mean, honestly, I don't give a fuck. She can date whoever she wants. I'm sure to make a great song. Anyway, last thing. Some of you may not know this, but I'm a moderator for Gen Love. Like, listen, here's the thing. I know you don't know it because I'm often not there. Leave me alone. I have a poor conception of time. Anyway. And I used to work every Sunday, so there's also that. But somebody had asked Jen, and I wanted to answer this question because of who I am as a person. I know you didn't ask me, person, but I'm going to answer it any freaking way. And what I'm going to say is, somebody had asked her, like, who would you want to be besties with, like, in the beauty space or whatever? And listen. Everybody I've ever wanted to meet, I have met. And anybody I haven't reached out to in any way or DM'd or responded to, I don't want to meet. You give me a weird vibe. I'm okay with that. Let's keep it separate.
You gotta keep them separated.
Anyway, the look is completed. I'm moderately cute. I don't like this one as much as I like the other one that I put together. Like, I feel like I did a better job. Yes, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder because I'm trying to determine if I like this. Like, I like the highlight. I'm gonna say that this is a cute palette, but like, y'all, I don't feel like you can make a whole lot of looks with it, but maybe it's just the shades I'm choosing. Who knows? We'll find out. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with this. This summer we are getting hip and happy with ourselves, all right? And one way to love yourself is to dance with yourself naked. And I'm challenging you to put on Goldfrapp's Strict Machine and just, you know, do the thing. Do a little striptease for yourself. You know? Get yourself ready for when it's time for you to with yourself. You know what I mean? When it's time for some mano a mano time. Happy Pride!